Storage barn. We'll store it on ice and salt to make sure that it doesn't spoil, and everybody will be very happy. So let's see, what else do we need to build at the moment? So we have homes for everybody. We don't need as many farmers at the moment. We'll keep one person per field, just in case there is something that they need to do. But I think at this point, we really need to start collecting some more resources. So I'm gonna get them to come. Let's make them come up here, and we'll clear out some of this lumber and some of this stone and some of this iron, and we'll store that away. And you know, we'll get the people on the job. We don't need a builder anymore. Let's see, how are we doing now? 54. Wow, look at that. This fishing dock is going to supply us with some good protein, which is very important because, you know, as much as everybody loves potatoes and peppers, you can't really live off that forever. So let's see, what else do we need? Bondsbriar is 10 years old, which means he could move out on his own, but he doesn't have anybody to get married to. So it's not really a concern at the moment. Oh, I just noticed I must have accidentally closed my event log, and since that happened, my goodness, we've had 3 children born. So we've had Willen. Where was Willen born? Willen was born to Norbertrude and Rezi. Ah, Norbertrude, we've already got a family started. That's most impressive. I hope that, you know, Willen, your little daughter, she's very good to you. We've also had Belle, who was born to Chal and Tanny, and then Bristine, who is added to the Artheridin and Earldine clan, sister to Vassity and Lilip. And you know, that's good because we want our city to start flourishing. Really important, I think, at the beginning stages of the game. Oh, we've also had another child born, Fren, smaller brother, little brother of Bondsbriar, and son to Orance and Tressica. You know, it's becoming to be a big, full household. And now that has been beginning to happen, I think it's really important. Now that that's happened, and now that we've had some time to start setting up our farms and our fishery, I think it's probably about time that we think about actually constructing a schoolhouse. Because once these children, when they get to the age of about 10, they can actually become students. And if you notice, everybody says educated, yes, except for the children. So they're not educated because they haven't gotten to the age of 10 yet. And if we can find Bondsbriar, who I believe this is, he was a child when he first moved here. He's now a laborer at the age of 10, but he has not been educated. Can't read or write, and it's very unfortunate. But you can actually set up a schoolhouse, and you can actually have a teacher start teaching your people. And once they start doing that, then they actually become educated in the long run, and they are more efficient at their jobs because they understand how things work in the world. So I think we should probably start thinking about that. And we'll get that constructed. So I do believe that's in town services. And we have the schoolhouse, and as you can see, the schoolhouse is quite nice. We don't really have a good place to put it at the moment, so I guess we'll just stick it up here next to the woodcutters. And we'll need to assign some builders to that, and then we'll make it a priority. Because these children, though I think Jazz Lynette is 8, and she's probably the next one who's most possibly going to become a student. It's coming up soon, and we'll probably see her become a student by the time spring rolls around. Apparently there was some sort of gathering with children down at the fishing dock. I guess Fisherman declared that they were going to have a Bring Your Child to Work Day, keep everybody involved, and maybe eventually, Ralphius and Vassity and Lilip, now that they've seen how things work down on the fishing dock, they might be more interested in becoming a fisherman when they grow up. And it looks like Christine, who is 0, is walking around of her own volition, and she's coming down to visit Artheridon and Rezi. Here with Fishermane. And so is Lilip. Look at that. I don't know if those are the parents of those people. Let's see. Where is Lilip? Lilip. Artheridon. So yes, she's visiting her father. And I don't remember who the other one was. Was it Jazz Lynette? No. But Vassity. So yes, Vassity and Lilip. They were down there visiting their father, Artheridon. Okay, so how's this schoolhouse coming along? So we almost have a full complement of stone here. I think this should be the last 2 pieces. And oh no, so the schoolhouse actually needs iron. So looks like they're bringing some of that in here. And this is Norbertrude, who's a farmer, but he's gathering resources for the school. It's a big project. Everybody needs to come together to help out. We almost have enough iron. These 2 people should probably be the last 2. And then, thank you, Chow, and thank you, Tanny. And now that Tanny is delivered, she's going to start getting to work and trying to construct this place so that we can start getting some people educated. So I guess it's sort of a little bit of a risk-reward thing with the schoolhouse, because once they become students at the age of 10, they don't actually become laborers until I think they reach the age of 17. So it's kind of it is risk-reward, because in constructing this, we're not going to actually have any extra people wandering around to do any other tasks for a little while, at least until they're 17. So hopefully we can make it by with the 11 adults that we have. And there is a way to actually accelerate the speed of the game to get through some of that time. Hopefully the schoolhouse will be constructed here pretty soon, and then we can continue on our way down into the annals of history with Bondsbriar. Look at this, Fishermane, no question. Other people come and other people go, and Fishermane, he sticks it out, and he fishes all the time. He's found his true calling in life. It's very important that he keeps fishing and leads the town as the head fisherman. This schoolhouse is coming up fairly slowly as Tanny works on here, but Artheridon has come over to help her and double their productivity, and hopefully it will be constructed before too long. See, how's the resource gathering coming up here? We're running a little bit lower on stone than I'd like, but we're gathering some more of it here. I'm just going to tell them to collect only stone. So we'll do that. Gather that stone. This main island that we're on is pretty nice. Lots of trees up here and stuff, which is cool. And then there's lots of room to expand to the south, which is nice. And I'm rotating the camera from on high, so I'm sorry if you get a little bit dizzy. But yeah, nice big land. There's lots of open space everywhere around us. Fishermane, he's taking a break, going to get some food, calling it a day maybe. The schoolhouse is halfway constructed already, and Artheridon is just here, and he's helping out as best he can. We've reached our quota for firewood once again. Once we get down to the winter months and people start burning through all of their firewood, obviously, who is our woodcutter at the moment? It is Chow. Whenever that next spring, Chow's going to be very busy as people come into the woodcutters to replenish the firewood supply. But for the time being, he's just out in the fields helping out. Let's see, so Tanny here, Tanny and Artheridon are nearing completion of the schoolhouse, 88% complete, and once that is constructed, we'll assign a teacher, and then she will have to start, he or she, I suppose, will have to start preparing a curriculum for Jazz Lynette and eventually Vassity to start educating them in the ways of the world. Oh, nearly done. 76%, or 98% rather, 77 of 80. Here we go. And there we go. The first schoolhouse of Bondsbriar. So we're going to, we'll unassign those builders because we don't need them anymore, and then we'll assign the teacher, and let's see who our teacher is. It's our Theridin. He's one of the older gentlemen in the town, and as the land around starts to frost over, as the first frost comes to Bondsbriar, our Theridin, though he doesn't have any students at the moment, so he doesn't have to start preparing a curriculum, he's decided to go out into the field to start gathering resources. And then when he returns to town, he'll make a beeline for the schoolhouse to start working through the winter to prepare for Jazzlinet and Vassity as they become of a teachable age in the future. Let's see, how are things going down at the fishing dock? Fisherman still working hard. Oh, look at this. The storage that we have for logs, stone, and iron is near capacity. So that's a really good sign. It means that we're gathering a lot of materials. We'll just have to establish another stockpile here. Make it the same size as that one, 4x6. And then people can start delivering their materials there as well. Actually, what we should do is put a little bit of a gap between the two stockpiles so that we can create a road between them so that people can more easily pass by the stockpiles. And well, we'll make a road here. City grid making, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I didn't make it quite even here, but that's okay. I guess I'll keep with the grid pattern for the time being. Ah, hell, I'll just fill that all in too. I won't fill in the people's backyards. Having a backyard is very important, but to get up to the stockpiles, it's probably fairly important to have a good path. So we'll get some people constructing the road there, and we have Fisherman, and I do believe this is his wife Meyer. Yes, they're fishing together, as well as Resi and Earldine. They're all fishing happily, and they've collected so far 372 fish for the town to eat. So far, they only have 18 stored in the storage barn. But as we've completely run out of potatoes. Our stockpile of potatoes that we were given when we first arrived has finally disappeared. So it's a good thing that we have so many fish coming in, because people can't subsist on peppers alone, I don't think. Let's see. There's some potatoes. This house of only 3 people, Norbertrude. Well, it's Norbertrude. I was going to complain that he had been taking too much food for his family, but it's Norbertrude, so, you know, who cares? He's the town leader. We all know it. This house has 5 people living in it. Plenty of potatoes in there, but, you know, with 5 people, that's justifiable, I suppose. Yes, let's see. Fisherman, oh, of course. Fisherman and Meyer, the fishing couple, have stockpiled their house with cured fish, which only makes sense, of course. And let's see, our Theridin, not a whole lot of food for only 5 people, but hopefully, you know, they'll make that work. Let's see, 420 fish now, and more on the way. Well, I think our town is doing pretty well so far. We're about to enter our first winter, and you know, it's always kind of dicey when when winter hits. Hopefully, we can survive our first winter without too much concern. We're eventually going to have to start constructing new clothing, which means that we're going to probably have to set up a hunting cabin sometime soon, so that people can go out and hunt deer and eventually bring leather back into the town. And you know what? I think we might want to consider doing that now. We might have to take some people from the fishing hut to make that happen, but it's going to be very important that we get some more fish soon. So, or not some more fish, sorry, some more clothing soon. So we'll go in here, and we need to do food gathering, so we do a hunting cabin, and it's important that you put the hunting cabin out in the woods because the deer and stuff, they don't like to come into the open areas too much. So I guess we'll put the hunting cabin somewhere deep in the forest back here. We've got plenty of supplies for it, and we'll make it a priority. And we'll have to assign some more builders to make sure that it happens. And yeah, I guess with that on the way, we'll call the session there. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, if you enjoy watching this game, watching me play it, let me know. Give me a like or a comment or something like that. And if you are interested in checking out Banished yourself, you can check it out on Steam. I think it's about $15, maybe $20. But for the polish that this game has as an indie game, and for the replayability that it has, because you can just generate infinite numbers of worlds, I mean, it's totally worth the asking price. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see everybody in the next one. Bye! Hi everybody, thanks again for watching this episode of Banished. We're going to be having more Banished coming down the pipe pretty quickly. This game is a lot of fun, and I definitely want to make sure that Bondsbriar can make it past its first winter, if nothing else. But yeah, stay tuned for more of that, and for more stuff like Sir You Are Being Hunted and other games in the future. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you later. Bye!